Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cold Waters. 'Tis I, Outer Exodus. We're going to try a different mod this morning, just on this stretching, relaxing Sunday morning stream. For those of you in the right time zone, it's morning at least. Alright, we're going to try out the 2004 campaign from subsim.com and see where it takes us. So, premise for this one is, although tensions with the former Soviet Union had lessened, Russian forces launched a devastating surprise attack across the Polish border. Central Europe is plunged into war and NATO nations struggle to push back. Resupply convoys from the United States are crucial to the war effort and must be defended. NATO naval operations assign you to the Norwegian Sea and North Atlantic in an attempt to maintain control of the area. Reforge your plans, not practiced in over a decade, are hastily enacted as many struggle to figure out exactly what has happened. Huh. Alright. Well, realistically, by 2004, the former Soviet Navy in Russia had been sold off, stripped down, or rusted out in large part. But in this alternate history, let's see how well we can do. 2004 stream. And we're going to go with Los Angeles Flight-III, I think. I think it's on this. Yep, Flight-III, there it is. So yep, we're going with the LA Flight-III. We could go with the Seawolf, and unfortunately, Killerfish Games does not allow new models to be put into the game. So basically, people are just all they're doing is modifying current models and putting them again. For instance, moving the planes down to the hull, etc. So we're going to go with Los Angeles Flight-III. Mark 48 ADCAP torpedoes, Moss decoys, harpoon missiles, Tomahawk anti-ship missiles, and Tomahawk land attack missiles. Upgraded sensors. We also have the vertical launch tubes. So should be interesting. We're going to accept the Flight-III. We're the USS Santa Fe SSN 763. Alrighty. Let's head out in the Santa Fe, see what damage we can do. Also in this mod, the AI, the Russian AI, is much more powerful. They increased their sensors, increased their weapons efficiency, increased their own efficiency. So when I say Flight-III and chill, it might not be very chill, but we're going to try to just relax this Sunday morning. Just a little more casual. So, the storyline. Terrorists attack Russia, 2 airliners destroyed. Relations with Russia have soured after 89 passengers died today when 2 airliners exploded after flying out of Domodedovo International Airport near Moscow. The explosions were caused by suicide bombers, reportedly female, from the Russian Republic of Chechnya. The Russian Federation has increased the tempo of operations against Ukrainian and Chechen separatists, and riot police were called out. Huh. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Is the war in Iraq truly won? With the recent furor over the president's mission accomplished speech, several independent political and security analysts are expressing a growing concern that the speech has given a premature expectation of victory. Well, that's so far historical. Russian government protests the expansion of NATO. Also historical. The Russian government today denounced the continued expansion of NATO. The most recent expansion came with the accession of 7 Central and Eastern European countries: Bulgaria, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Romania, Slovakia, and Slovenia. The incorporation of countries formerly in the Eastern Bloc, or Warsaw Pact, continues to cause increased tension between NATO countries and Russia. Also historical. Russians down civilian airliner. International outrage erupted after the Russian Air Force shot down a Lufthansa Airlines flight outside Moscow. All 269 passengers and crew aboard were killed. Russia issued a statement claiming the plane had been hijacked by Ukrainian terrorists. We blame the United States for this, and they have opposed every effort we have made to end a threat posed by these radical separatist groups. I don't think that's historical. Could be wrong. I don't remember that. Russian army and Spetsnaz deployed in Ukraine. That is historical, just about a decade early. Ooh. Explosions at the Kremlin. 23 dead, 32 wounded. Explosions rocked the Kremlin this morning shortly before a scheduled appearance by President Putin. Reports are conflicting, but several members of the Duma are reported dead. The Russian government reported a few hours after the explosion that they had captured several of the bombers. The bombers were identified as agents of the Agencja Wywiadu, or AW, the Polish intelligence agency, who are working with Ukrainian nationalists. The Polish Prime Minister has denied these accusations. Russia has announced the mobilization of Category B army formations to deal with the Polish threat. Huh. And war. Russians invade Poland, war declared. Russian infantry supported by armored units and strike aircraft stormed across the Polish border today in a surprise attack. Initial negotiation attempts rapidly broke down and a state of war has officially been declared between NATO forces and the Russian Federation. Polish losses are reportedly high. U.S. military forces are being fully mobilized and convoys loaded with men, materials, and arms are being prepared to cross the Atlantic. Huh. Alrighty. From the Admiral. Intelligence has discerned a pattern to movements of enemy at-sea replenishment tankers and tenders. Alright, they're going to sail from Murmansk. They're heading for the Norwegian Sea. Wow, they're coming way west and south. Alright, let's see what our loadout is. In the VLS tubes, which is down here, we have 12 TLAM attack missiles. We're going to go ahead and unload those for TASMs. I think we can do that, yeah. Oh, we missed the resupply vessels. Damn it. Cool. Alright. Yes, I know. We're reloading though. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're just gonna load all TASMs. There we go. We're gonna unload harpoons. Do 2 more Mosses. And the rest in the Mark 48 ad caps. There we go. Cast off, anchors away. What's our mission now? Enemy Spetsnaz commandos will land from submarine in the vicinity of Hoffen in Iceland. Alright, we're gonna go protect Iceland. No! Did we catch him in time? We did. Oh, that was close. Alright, we're hauling ass. We're going 26 knots. Double check here. Yep, we're good there. Not sure why that image didn't change, but we are going to close the 10,000 yards. I don't want to miss this guy. I wonder if the Spetsnaz sub has changed away from the Whiskey or the Foxtrot. Be interesting to see. They're bearing 7. Our heading is 296. Going to immediately rig ship for ultra quiet. We might be in the LA Flight-III, but doesn't mean we're invincible. By far. Okay, active sonar. 01 is cavitating. There he is. Let's get him classified. We're gonna. Ooh, we have a second contact. Very close to a Charlie. I'm willing to guess. Oh, I forgot the Akula, the Sierra, and the Sierra 2 are added in here. Good morning, Bright Sun. Bright Sun says good morning over on YouTube. How's it going, good sir? Just having a little relaxing stream this Sunday morning. You ever figure out how to work Hearts of Iron 4 last night? A game I might eventually play on stream here. Nope. Looks like the Spetsnaz sub is still a Diesel Electric Tango. Alright, so we have a Victor 3 and a Tango. Could be fun. Alright, we're going to point our bow right between these guys. Some, he says. Well, that's good. At least you're figuring out a little bit. Does have a bit of a learning curve, though, so understandable if it takes a little bit of time. Only 81 decibels. Tango 317, Victor 7. Alright, helm, set your course to... we'll go 345 degrees. Yep, we're playing a mod this morning, which basically turns the game into a 2004 campaign. I'm commanding the Los Angeles Flight-III, so the third version of the Los Angeles. It has 12 vertical launch system tubes, and I loaded them up with Tomahawk anti-ship missiles. So you can see here, VLS, we have 12 TASMs and 22 ADCABs and 4 Moss in regular stores. Those VLS really add a lot more weapons to the boat. Alright, Tango is diving. Victor 3 is already on our depth. He's over that away. Sonar does not think either one of them have us. The Tango looks like it's moving away. Only 37% solution though. We're up to 41 on the Victor. I'm going to take out that Victor 3 first. He's definitely the larger threat by far. Alright, just check and make sure everything's good on the stream here. Alright, they are pinging active. Ugh. That's less than ideal. That Victor 3 might get us on active if he goes active. Ugh. Oh, I love weekends. Alright, Tango up to 40%. Victor 3 still only 43%. Alright, who's pinging? Probably the Victor. Alright, we're going to cross the Victor 3's line of sight. Ooh, it is the Tango. I'm okay with that. The Tango does not have will not have us on active. Alright, we're going to cross the Victor 3's line of sight and get a secondary leg on him from our port side. Try to shore up that solution. I have no idea what range he's at. Sonar is guessing 14,000 yards, but at this point it really is only a guess. Bearing 6 will come to a bearing of 046. might be moving away from us as well. Still don't see him. Very possible he's moving away. Alright, helm hold steady. Let's give it a little bit here. Try to shore up that solution. Tango's at 43% as well. He's pinging away actively. That's surprising. Yep, little down arrow means he's gaining range, I believe. Last time I had that, an up arrow meant they were closing. 45 on the Victor one. He is going active. Doesn't have us on active. Might have us on towed soon. Wow, yeah, their sensors are a lot better than they used to be. Yeah, they're both still quite a ways out. Tango's going 15 knots. At Victor 3 is just going 6. Victor 3 might have us soon. Don't want to risk a torpedo at this kind of range, though. Damn. Alright, helm ahead 2/3, release ship from ultra quiet. Left full rudder, set your course 340. We're going to head right in between them and try to close range. Passing 10 degrees. Lost contact on Victor 3, that's because we brought our bow past him. Alright, hopefully we should reacquire here shortly. Right, we're going to come to 330 degrees. Give ourselves a better sensor track on that Victor 3. Tango's going 5 knots. We are in the Tango's baffle, so that's what -50 on both of these means. It means we're pointed right at his screws. So he's heading away from us. We're going to speed up time a little bit here. Hopefully we can reacquire the Victor shortly. Hopefully before he launches an SSN-16 at us. Ah, shit. Tango will have us on active sonar. Looks like he turned. Victor 3. Sonar's guessing his range at... they both probably have us. Alright, helm, all rise on the planes. Bring us up above the layer. Let's close range above the layer, and then we'll come back down to them. There's at 193. 350 feet. Passing 300 feet. Alright, start leveling out the boat. Passing the thermal layer. Alright, hold steady here. Shit. All ahead flank, torpedo avoidance. Yep, airdrop torpedo. Dive, 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 left full rudder. Launch transient from Sierra 2 Tango. He fired a torpedo. Back right full rudder, stay all dive on the planes, level out the boat. Ugh, maybe don't stay dive. We're past 900 feet. Alright, come up, level out the boat. There we go. Passing 1,000 feet. Don't go any deeper. Already playing with fire here. Alright, helm. Slow to ahead 2/3, get us below 20 knots so we can fire a torpedo. Gonna fire down last known bearing of Sierra 2 Tango. I don't think he's that close. Shit. All head flank. Snapshot, tube 1, down last bearing of Tango. Yep, that torpedo came down and reacquired. Alright, rudder amidships. Two torpedoes closing. Oh my god, he's way close. He's way close. Right full rudder. Prepare left full rudder. Left full rudder, knuckle knuckle. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, all up on the planes. Left full rudder. Torpedo has reacquired. This is quite dangerous. Alright. Down on the planes. Come back to right full rudder. Alright, that torpedo lost. Perfect. Looks like our torpedo has acquired the Tango. Stay left full rudder. Get this torpedo homing behind us. Torpedo hit. Sierra 2 Tango. Perfect. Launch noisemaker. Left full rudder. Bring us about on the bearing of Sierra 1 Victor. He's going to keep firing torpedoes at him. We're going to close in. We got the Spetsnaz sub. Still 2 torpedoes in the water, however. That torpedo should reacquire. Sonar switch to active sonar. I need a bearing on that Victor. Launch countermeasure. Get that torpedo off our ass. There we go. Huh. Now that torpedo's getting into countermeasure avoidance. Alright. Left full rudder, up all on the planes. Don't care if we're cavitating. Alright. All down. Bring us back full right. Gives below 600 feet. Alrighty. Level out the boat. Wow, these guys are kind of torpedo happy. I like it. God, he still has us on active. Back emergency, get us below 20 knots. Snapshot. Down bearing of active torpedo. All head full, all head flank. There he is. Left full rudder. Get that torpedo in our baffles. We lost the wire on the ad cap, but the torpedo is running. Torpedoes are much cheaper than subs, yes. Come on, keep turning, keep turning. Come on, enable torpedo. Alright, rudder midships. Reload tubes 1 and 4. Looks like our torpedo has acquired. Keep heading away from his torpedo. That torpedo's still pinging away down here. Oh, too bad, so sad. Man, they put up one hell of a fight, though. Alright, sonar secure from active sonar. What? Bearing 024. Oh, we just reacquired that torpedo. That's what that was. Damn. Alright. Rudder midships. Just run as much energy out of this torpedo as we can. Damn, we were quite a ways out of this torpedo's cone of detection and still found us. Torpedoes are way more capable in this mod. Alright, we're going to speed up time a little bit, let this torpedo close, and decoy it if we have to. And we have to. Launch noisemaker. Right full rudder, all up on the planes. Full rise, full rise. amidships. Bring us back down. Torpedo has reacquired. Keep turning, keep diving. Alright, bring us back up. Switch to right full rudder. Level out the dive planes. Left full rudder, I mean. Oh, Lord. Jive Turkey says, lulz. How's it going, Jive? Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. I'm trying out that 2004 mod. Both my torpedoes and enemy torpedoes are way more capable. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, he's going down after the noisemaker. Let's come left full rudder, all rise on the planes. He may be actually homing in on the Victor's wreck. That I would be okay with that. Come on. Come up, come up, come up, baby. There we go. We are way out of his depth band now. We better be way out of his depth band. Alright, helm ahead 1/3. Slow us down. We're taking pictures of the pretties now. Man, these subs are really torpedo happy in this mod. This is kind of ridiculous. Awesomely ridiculous, but ridiculous. Alright, are we clear? We're clear. Let's leave combat. Love it. Got a Flt-III escort and a Tango Spetsnaz sub. Beautiful. We caught them right outside of their target area. That was nice. Red sub sunk. Boom, baby. Alright. Large force of enemy landing ships. Preparing to sail within 3 days. They're gonna land at Trondheim. Let's go protect Norway, shall we? All tubes reloaded. Let's switch out tube 4 for Moss. And we are set up for this mission. Time to leave the mosh pit, says Iron Wolf. Yeah, that was jumping up and down all the time, evading those torpedoes. I wonder how much this mod improves the surface ship AI, because that was kind of insane. I am set up for this mission. I have 12 TASMs in my VLS tubes. So let's go protect Trondheim. Kind of curious as to how these surface ships have changed. See if oh no, they went back north. And that sub is ignoring me. Good. Good, good, good. So that should be a target group right there. Gonna try to meet him in slightly deeper waters, further out from Trondheim. Iron Wolf says, howdy everybody. Hello to you. Thanks for tuning in on this wonderful Sunday morning. I'm going for a nice relaxing stream. Although that wasn't all that relaxing with that many torpedoes in the water. Oh well. Alright, we caught them. We're going slow. Perfect. Sonar contact bearing 6-6. Our heading is 8-9. They're only about 20 degrees to our left from our bow. This is perfect. We are going nice and slow. Let's close into 10,000 yards and engage. Sonar contacts on 4 contacts so far. Let's get a couple classifications going. 02. Cannon? Nope, Cashin. 02. Designated as Cashin. Class Guided Missile Destroyer. Mguema? Nope. The hell are you? Cannon. Okay, that one's a cannon. Sierra 4. That's a Rapucha. Sierra 5 is an alligator. Sierra 6. Kara, maybe? No. Ooh, is that an Amgoma transport? Yep, Amgoma. Amguema? However you say it. Another Amguema. And Sierra 1 kind of faded because he's probably a ways out yet. We can see 4 positive tracks on him. Looks like it's a Cresta-II class guided missile cruiser. Alright, let's get some positive tracks on these guys. Up scope. Sea state looks to be pretty low. Yes. Alright, there's one of the Ambumas. There's the cannon. That's the Cresta. Still a ways out there. 27,000 yards. Wow. There's the Rapucha. Amgoma also fairly close. Alligator further out. Just leaving the Cashin, it looks like. Yep, there's Master 2 Cashin. Alright, all targets marked. Any helos in close proximity? Hopefully the answer's a no. Every now and then see a little reflection, or what looks like a reflection. Ah, crap. Helo bearing 133 degrees. This is why we do these checks. Ah, crap. Alright, which of these escorts is the one that has the helo? The Cresta-II. I know the cannon does not. Cashin does not, so it's the Cresta-II. So if we can manage to sink the Cresta-II, that helo won't be able to rearm. He'll be stuck with 2 torpedoes and possible depth bombs. Alright, so helo is off this direction. Which means we're going to have to refrain from launching any missiles right now, because he'll home right in on that missile launch. Alright, there's the cannon. I'm going to put a torpedo off on the cannon. I want that helo to not know precisely where I am. So we're going to launch the torpedo up this direction and then turn it back onto the target. Alright, 5-point procedure, Master 3 cannon, tube 3, bearing 119 degrees. Range to enable 4,000 yards. Shoot 3. We're going to try to stay nice and quiet. We're going to go ahead and go down scope. torpedo enables, we'll steer it onto target. Except the cannon may already have us on as active. Alright, torpedo should be enabling. Alright, weapons turn torpedo on to target, Master 3 cannon. Alright. That should be on target. Helm left full rudder. Torpedo is acquired, Master 3 cannon. Transports are all turning away. Rudder and midships, we're going to take this opportunity to put a torpedo out towards Master 1. Towards the Crested 2. He's 23,000 yards, but he's closing. Bearing 071. Alright, 5-point procedure, Master 1, Crested 2, Tube 2, bearing 071, range to enable 12,600 yards. Let's see if we can't get lucky. Torpedo detonation on bearing Master 3. Contact destroyed. What is floor at? 623 feet. Alright. Dive, make your depth 200 feet. Boom, baby. Alright, hopefully this Cresta is going to continue to close. Looks like he is. He's closing hard. Passing 100 feet. Coming slowly to 200 feet. Torpedo's got a ways to go yet. Alright, level out the boat. Continue to 200 feet with depth control. Alright, hold depth, hold course. Craig Penrose, say, what did I miss? You missed me sinking a couple subs and playing whack-a-mole with torpedoes because we're playing the 2004 campaign. And so far you haven't missed much of this. We sank a cannon. There is a helo that we knew of at the start of the engagement down in this direction. So he's probably coming up towards the cannon to do a search. And I have one torpedo off, trying to get past these transports onto Master 1 Crested 2. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. We might be better off. I want to steer the torpedo toward Master 2 Cash-In or keep it on Master 1 Crested 2. We'll try to keep it on the Crested 2. In the meantime, left helm, left full rudder. Oh, Master 2 Cash-In, set your course to 040. Yes, I do have a nice Rectifox torpedoes with. If need be. I want to keep a wire. I'm going to put one fish in the water against Master 2 Cash-In. Actually, I'll make your course 030. I want to reacquire that Crested 2. We know he's heading up to try to go around the transports as they flee. Alright, hold steady. I'm not reloading right now. Just being extra quiet. Now the crest is trying to close. He just doesn't want to be quite... Just doesn't want to go through the middle of these guys. Where the hell? What the hell is he doing? Alright, we're gonna set this guy right there. 27 knots. He's still going fast. He is trying to get past this alligator. We're gonna keep playing with that enable point. In the meantime, fire point procedure, master 2, cash in tube 1. Bearing 030, range to enable 9,700 yards. Shoot 1. Alright, at this point, release ship from ultra quiet, reload tube 3, Mark 48 at cap. Ah, we lost the wire. Hopefully that'll pick up on something. Alright, reload tube 2, Mark 48 at cap. Alright, both good and dangerous that we're moving away from this wreck right now. We're still pretty close to it. If that helo decides to search for me, it'll probably start at the wreck and move out. So if we're a little bit further away, I'm going to be okay with that. However, torpedo 1, I will probably enable well before the enable point. We'll tell it to run up. Up. Explosion, bearing Master 5 Alligator. Our Mark 48 found the Alligator, not the Cresta. Kind of figured that was going to happen though, as soon as we lost the wire. Alright, weapons, enable torpedo 1. Should run up to the surface. Yep, there it goes. Alright, we've got one transport. I wanted to get that Cresta 2, however. If we can sink this cash in, I might risk a run back up to periscope depth and try to get solid bearing on that Cresta 2. If he's ever bow on, I'm going to take the risk and shoot a TASM at him. Head cap, bow on, cash in. No evasive from the cash in yet. There it is. Now he's trying to evade. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Still have the wire. We should be getting a better track on him. Oh, so sorry, cash in. Alright, so that Cresta 2 is somewhere right by that burning hulk. Alright, helm, right full rudder, bring your course to bear on Master 1. Well, we'll stop at 46 degrees. Got a 45% track on him. Alright, reload tube 1. Nope, that is the Cashin's shadow below the Cashin. If I could go straight down, you'd be able to see my shadow as well. Maybe. Yep, see? My shadow. may or may not actually be able to see a shadow like that in 600 feet of water. I don't know. I like it. I think it's a nice artistic add to the game. Alright, yeah, I'm going to risk a VLS launch below 80 feet. Okay, come up to 80 feet. The canister launch of torpedo tubes you could shoot up to 200 feet down, at least in-game. But the VLS tubes are 80 feet. Alright, dive, make your depth 80 feet. Passing 140 feet. No worries. Something like that is not what you would normally expect to see at 600 feet down, so I understand. There's that alligator we sunk. So the Crested 2 is closer than the alligator. Looks like he's... Why is he doing circles? I don't know why he's doing circles. You know, we're just going to come up to periscope depth. Passing 60 feet. Periscope depth. Alright, up scope. Switch to low light. He's bearing 6-7. There he is. Alright, we're going to snapshot a VLS now. Hopefully it gets him on his turn forward. I don't think it will. I think it'll get him on his broadside, which means he will probably shoot it down. But at any rate, let's get another torpedo out. 5-point procedure, Master... Oh shit. Master 1. Snapshot, Tube 3. Downscope, all ahead flank. Full dive. That helo will probably be on me now that I fired a VLS. That was a cruise missile assisted torpedo that Crested 2 fired. Yep, there it is. Luckily he was a little bit off on the range. Left full rudder. That torpedo's going to be circling. We lost the wire. Knew we were going to lose the wire, however. Alright. Torpedo did not detect us on that pass. Come right, 10-degree rudder. We're going to try to do a wide turn around the torpedo. Well, our missile was not shot down by the Crested 2, but it went past the Crested 2 and hit one of the transports. Transport sinking. Ideally not what I wanted it to do, but I'll take it, I suppose. Alright, keep coming right. 10-degree rudder. Torpedo still on track. Looks like it might be heading towards the Flt-II. We are unsure. Slow to ahead standard, rudder amidships. Be interesting to see what... There's the Flt-II. Torpedo on track. Down his bearing. See if the torpedo does a course correction here. Any course correction means it picked up on the target. Come on. Torpedo enabled. No course correction as of yet. That was kind of cool to see him actually launch that cruise missile assisted torpedo at me though. Reload the tube. Yeah. We'll reload that. Get another TASM ready in case we need it. Still nothing on the Flt-II. Damn it. Oh, course correction. I thought I just heard another missile though. Why did I think I just heard another missile? Oh, there's the helo. Did that torpedo just go up? Oh, yep, that torpedo detonated that he launched at us. Ran out of juice. That was kind of cool to see that explosion from the helo. Yep, our torpedo is closing on the Flt-II. Perfect. That helo is still going to be looking for a target, however. Alright, right full rudder. Set course 090. Or slightly past. That works too, I guess. Alright, stay ahead standard. That Cresta shouldn't be long for this world. We're going to speed up time a little bit. Keep an eye out for any airdrop torpedoes. Explosion bearing Master 1 Flt-II. Target destroyed. Alright, we're up to 5 targets sunk already. Beautiful. Just waiting on 2 targets. I'd like to know where the hell that helo is. Alright, he's going to have a hard time hearing us here pretty quick when we're in between these 3 wrecks. Steady. Contact reestablished with the destroyed Amguema. Good job, sonar. Yep, now I can quietly acquire more tonnage. I agree. Alright. Helm ahead 1/3. Bring us up to 80 feet. Actually, bring us up to periscope depth. Nice and easy up to periscope depth. There we go. Alright, up scope. We're going to find these last 2 transports and shoot TASMs. Switch to low light. Should be any second. There's one. And there should be one more out there. There he is. Well, he's gotten quite a ways away. Alright. Weapons. Launch 1 VLS TASM at each target. down scope. Dive. Let's go as deep as we can. Make your depth 600 feet. Neither of these targets have any kind of anti-air. We get a nice look. That Amgoma should go up any second. Yeah, buddy. Destroyed. Continue down to 600 feet. And we'll try to disengage, even with that helo out there. I think the helo got lost. Don't know where he goes. Ooh, maybe these Russians are actually worried about their own lives and trying to get to land. Disengage. We can just disengage. Good engagement. All targets sunk. We have 16 Mark 48 EDCAPs, 4 Moss, and I believe 8 TASMs still in the VLS launcher. Alright, Admiral's happy, Norway's happy, we're happy. Silver Star, we're very happy. We have some bling to show off in port. Battle for Norway. Alright, at sea replenishments. We missed this first one because we were reloading. Murmansk for a rendezvous near the Barents. Ouch. Oh, we have 9 VLS TASMs remaining. Alright, no damage. So far, so good. Alright, continue on course. Let's head up for the Barents. It did say leaving Murmansk, right? Leaving Murmansk, yes, okay. Alright, we're gonna try to stealthily nice and slow. That would be our target. Alright, not slow anymore. Iron Wolf asks, which class of sub is that? This is the Los Angeles Flt-III. It's with the 2004 mod on subsim.com. It adds the Seawolf, the Flight-II, Flight-III of the Los Angeles. It adds the Mark 48 ADCAP torpedo, and it adds the Akula to the Russian side and the Sierra 2 to the Russian side, and I believe it updates their weapons as well to be more sensitive. So all around, it's a very interesting mod. This is a transport group. We are in the Barents. Scattered moderate breeze. Very weak thermal layer, 148 feet. Oh, we're going 26 knots though. We're going to close to 15,000 yards and immediately rig for silent running. Craig Penrose says, you sure to get laid now with the bling? Yep. I'm sure my wife will like the bling. She's waiting for me back in port. I'm going to proudly show it off the next time we hit port. Alright, rig for ultra quiet. See what we can see. I forgot to check where they were bearing. Anybody remember where they were bearing? I forgot to read. Oh, hey, look, they're bearing 1-8. That helps. Alright, we know it's a resupply group. Ooh! Wow, already active. So they heard me on coming in at rocket speed, which is not good. Looks like an Ugra class submarine tender. Sonar, be on the lookout for submerged contacts. Jive has been taking out the last several days the Seawolf class. So yes, he's already been using this mod. Alright, Flt-III could be Grisha 3. It lines up just right. I think there's one more that matches that. Nope. Alright, Flt-III will classify as a Grisha 3, guided missile frigate. And Flt-II, Krivak, or a Kashin. I don't have anything above 1,000 hertz right now on my sensors. Still too actually. Oh man. Alright, come to a. I'll stop helm. See if that clears up our readings at all. We're gonna tentatively classify him as a Kashin. Alright, they are active pinging. Very weak layer at 148 feet. Alright, dive comes shallow to 160 feet. Ahead 1/3. Let's keep some propulsion going here. We're going to come up to just below the layer and close distance. So let's stay 30 feet below the layer. We'll level out at about 178 feet. They should not have us on active sonar yet. Nope, they do not. Alright, level out the boat. Start slowing down our ascent a little bit here. Passing 200 feet. Alright. Level out ballast. We'll hold steady wherever we stop. Grisha 3, we have a 61% solution. Wow. Kashin only 43 and Ugra 59%. That range is wrong, sonar. Get it together. Alright. We're going to come to a head 2/3. Release ship from ultra quiet. Helm, come to bearing north. Neither of these escorts have helos. That is correct. Kashin, no helo. Ugra definitely doesn't have a helo. And Grisha is way too small. So nope, we are safe from helos as far as we know in this encounter. I'm still going to be on the lookout for a submerged contact because an Ugra can serve as a submarine tender. Alright. We're heading north. Trying to close range just below the layer. And that Grisha looks to be heading away, so he does not have a decent solution on us. That Ugra, 65% solution, still at 36,000 yards. I find that very surprising. I don't think he's that far out. Alright, we're going to compress time a little bit here. Try to close distance. Yeah, that Ugra short up. He's real close. Ugra's bearing at about 16,000 yards. It's like all these guys are trying to open range. Alright, slow to ahead 1/3. We're gonna come up to periscope depth. I want good range on all these guys. We're gonna try a VLS launch against these guys. Passing 150 feet. Passing 100 feet. Start slowing down ascent a little bit. Passing 75 feet. Approaching periscope depth. Upscope. Let's get a good track on these guys. Switch to low light. Tracking Ugra. Tracking Flt-III. And that Cashin is going to be the big question mark. Which way is he facing? Wow. It's not a Cashin. He is a Krivak. More dangerous than a Cashin to us. Alright, he's the immediate threat. Alright, fire point procedure, VLS-2, missile, target, master 2 Krivak. Bearing 349 degrees, range to enable 15,600 yards. Fire VLS. Fire point procedure, master 1 Ugra, VLS, bearing 5, range 12,900 yards. And fire point procedure, Grisha-III, bearing 1-1, range to enable 17,300 yards. We're going to increase that to 18,000 yards. There's that Ugra bearing 5. Krivak 1 destroyed. Ugra destroyed. Hopefully that Grisha will go up. Yep, Sierra 4. Possible submerged contact. Oh, chaff. Did it work? Did not work. Grisha 2 destroyed. Iron Wolf on YouTube asks, doesn't it have Sea Whiz? Yes. Both the Grisha has 1 close-in weapon system, and the Krivak has, I believe, 2 or 4. However, Corey Barber is correct. They are mostly on the side, so they can fire aft, but not very well. Alright, so con sonar, torpedo in the water, all ahead flank, dive, launch noisemaker. That is a rocket-assisted torpedo right there, folks. Periscope damaged. I understand. We're going to destroy it, but it's okay. Enemy submarine in the water. Level out the boat. Yeah, I think that submarine might be a little angry at me. What do you think? Alright, his last known bearing, we're gonna fire down. Problem is he on this side or the far side of the Krivac? Sonar Con, give me 2 active pings. Nothing. We hear nothing. Alright, I do see him on the 3D map. Yeah, now I have an excuse to make port call. Alright, so we know he's not a diesel-electric boat. None of their diesel-electrics have the SSN-16s. Alright, helm slow to ahead 1/3. Come left to course 020. Alright, we passed it, but I don't care. We're just trying to get a side. We're trying to get a side profile on target Sierra 4. I'll stop. Be as quiet as can be. I want to find this guy. An excuse to make port call and chill with the Scottish babes. Well, oh shit. Second torpedo in the water. All ahead flank. Torpedo lost track. Left full rudder. Torpedo passing overhead. Oh, this is dangerous. Alright. Helm come right full rudder. All up on the planes. Snapshot down last target bearing. Alright. Come to a head flank. Oh dear. Launch noisemaker. Left full rudder. Down bubble. Come underneath the torpedo. This is gonna be close. All up on the planes. Get the ass down. Get the ass down. Contact Sierra 4 cavitating. We have acquired Sierra 4. Stay left full rudder. Oh my god. Prepare another noisemaker. Launch noisemaker. Come back. Right full rudder. I don't think our torpedo has very good track. Yeah. I had to get a snapshot off on it though. Helm coming to bearing north. Let's close the distance on that enemy sub. I think I enabled it long anyways. Torpedo could reacquire us on its return pass. Try to get those countermeasures between us and it. Alright, sonar switch to active sonar. Give me a target. Slow to ahead standard. Ah, head 2/3. Asshole. God, he's right in front of that rack. Yep, our torpedo is set to enable past the rack even. Alright, we have solid track and contacts here 4. Let's get him classified real quick. Possible Victor. Looks like a Flt-III. We're going to classify target as a Flt-III temporarily. Alright, firepoint procedure Sierra 4 Flt-III, bearing 333, range to enable 10,800 yards. Shoot 2, helm, left full rudder. I want to keep that wire. Slow to ahead 1/3. Alright, rudder amidships. Our snapshot torpedo still has not even enabled. Now it's enabled. It's gonna get caught up on the wreck. Yep, that's gonna take the wreck. We're keeping the wire on this torpedo though, so we don't lose it on that same wreck again. Alright, we're gonna speed up time a little bit. He is turning to bear. Helm be ready for torpedo evasion, ahead 2/3. Bring us to head standard. Change track at torpedo, bearing 329. Shit. Ahead flank, torpedo in the water. It's gonna overshoot us. That asshole. Left full rudder, all rise on the planes, come over the torpedo. Get the ass up. Oh, yes. Alright, come back full left rudder. Hopefully I moved that enable point far enough past the Krivac. Torpedo had us for a moment. It will reacquire though. Left full rudder. Knuckle formed. Hopefully that'll get it off our tail. Yes. Launch noisemaker. Up full bubble. Helm, come back right full rudder. Get us out of that thing's depth band. Our torpedo has gone active. Target launched noisemaker. Probable torpedo acquisition to target. Alright, level us off. Stay down 5 bubble. Get us back below. Periscope offline. But we're still getting ESM readings from the periscope. Not quite sure on that one. We are homing! Yes! Yes! Take that, you torpedo happy mother. Oh, fuck. Really? Screw you. noisemaker. Right full rudder. Left full rudder. Level, bring the nose up. No wreck nearby. Shit. Yeah, he was shooting down the bearing of my active. Yes, however, he was active as well. I needed it to hold the track so I knew where to steer the torpedo. That's why I had my active going. Alright, that torpedo ran out of juice. Helm come to a head 1/3, and we should be good. Grisha 3, Krivak 1, Ugra, and Victor. Yep, I had my active going so I could hold a bearing on him and make sure my torpedo didn't get sucked up on the wreck. I could have turned it off after I lost the track on the torpedo, or lost the wire on the torpedo, but was dodging, forgot to do so. And we got a Navy Commendation Medal, more bling bling to show off to the wife in port. Russian subs retreat. Another good mission. Admiral's happy, we're happy, and intelligence estimates indicate that enemy Spetsnaz commandos will land from a submarine in the vicinity of Oslo, Norway. Alrighty, they're coming way south. Alright, we're gonna reload 2. We did basically just rip the periscope off. I don't think we can afford a port call yet. We're going to leave the periscope as is. We're going to go protect Oslo, and then we'll make a port call. Denmark lost. Never fails. Denmark always falls. Oh, crap. That was bad. 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 No, go away. Nobody likes you. There's our sub that we want just about to cross the Sosis nets. Oh, come on. Seriously? There we go. What? Okay, that wasn't our sub. That one's got to be our sub. Let's come back and re-engage. Sippa, how's it going? Long time no see. I see you got some of those voice commands up and running and working. Good to see on Jive's Discord. Alright, target bearing 33 degrees. Our heading 10. He's 23 degrees off our right. I think we're good. Should have him right away, and we do. Should be a Tango or a Whiskey, hopefully. Or a Victor 2 escort submarine. Crap. Which means we still do not have contact on the actual Spetsnaz submarine. Not good. God, he's already at -3 on active. Alright, dive all down. Make your depth 400 feet. Let's get deeper than him. We'll shoot up at him. And left full rudder. Let's come to about 50 degrees off him. We'll come to about 3, 40 degrees. There he is. Alright, we'll hold steady at 335. And level out the boat. Come on, sonar, give me a better track on this guy. Fade back towards Oslo after this engagement. Yeah, that's the plan, in case this isn't the objective. I have a feeling this Victor-II is escorting the Spetsnaz sub, though. We'll find out. I'm going to speed up a little bit. God, if he goes active, we can't let him get a whiff of us. He'll have us on active. God, this mod really improves Soviet sensors, or Russian sensors. Alright. Yeah, he's closing uncomfortably. And he's coming down to our depth. 69% solution. Helm come right, full rudder. To course 030. Let's get a solid firing solution on this guy. 69% solution. Yep, he would have us on active if he goes active. Question is, would he fire a rocket-assisted torpedo or a regular torpedo? At this range, I think he's out of range of the rocket-assisted, or too close for that. I think. All right, we'll come to 035 and hold steady. Alright, we're going to fire. He's getting awfully close. Range 10,000 yards. Alright, we'll cut that in half. There's Sierra 2. Yep, we have new contact. Designate Sierra 2. Alright, firepoint procedure Sierra 1 Victor. Bearing 053, range to enable 5,000 yards. Shoot 3. We will tell it to go active. Sierra 1 cavitating. You heard our launch. Sippa says, have you tested the voice commands? No, I haven't. Basically this week I've only been playing Cold Waters on stream, and stream would not be a good place for me to test them. But I fully intend to give them a try. Alright. Victor 1 changing bearing. We have solid solution again. Ooh, he's booking it. Weapons, enable the torpedo. Alright, where the hell is Sierra 2 now? Sierra 2 possible Kilo class. Really? Oh no, it's a Tango. There's our Spetsnaz sub. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's way over there. Bearing 111. He's out there somewhere. Torpedo homing. He tried to knuckle, didn't work. Yeah, I agree, Zippa, but I fully intend to test them. Alright, Victor 1 destroyed. Sierra 2 Tango range 23,000 yards, they're guessing. Only 42% solution, so he could be as close as 15,000 yards. He's within 15,000 yards. We cheated a little bit. Alright, helm, come right to course. Let's pass him. We'll come to course 150. Speed up time a little bit here. Alright, rudder midships. Let's see if this helps with a better track on him. 40, yep, it jumped up a little bit more. Sonar now has his range at 8,000 yards. Ooh, he's within 10,000 yards. Weapons con, snapshot. Torpedo 1 active homing, down bearing of Sierra 2 Tango. Range to enable 4,200 yards. Fire 1. Yeah, definitely, Zippo. When I give it a test, I'll let you know how I think of him. Alright, we're going to speed up time just a little bit. He's gone active. He's now cavitating. We lost the wire. Oh, nope, torpedo acquired. Oh my god, it is a kilo class. I have never actually come across one of these guys. Very capable diesel electric. Very weird looking too, with that rudder just below the screw. Oh, you sneaky son of a... Ha! Didn't work! That is my first kilo kill in this game. It's a cool looking submarine though. The sail just looks too big on it, but it's a good looking sub. Okay, this may not have been our group after all. I thought that was a Tango. Iron Wolf says, damn it, is there a dance floor in that? Yeah, that's a huge sail on that sub. Although the sub itself is really small, so it's probably a lot smaller than we think. Alright, no more vessels nearby. Was it Victor 2 and a kilo? Excellent performance locating and eliminating enemy submarines. Okay, so in the 2004 campaign, apparently kilos can be Spetsnaz subs. That's very interesting. That's good to know. I know the mod author changed a lot of stuff in this 2004 campaign. I didn't think that was one of them, but wow. All right, now we're going back to port call and a possible good night for the captain. More bling for the captain's chest. This red sub sunk. Beautiful. All right, landing for... Oh, come on. Landing force heading towards Narvik. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to get to port and get back in time. But we need to make a port call. Captain needs his distraction, if you know what I mean. No. Alright, come on, move it, move it, move it, move it. I don't think we're gonna make it. He's already passing the Sosis nuts up there. Nope, not a chance. Not a chance we catch them. Yeah, 6 hours. They're already there. Repair. Oh yeah. Damn it. They invaded Narvik. Crap. Tankers and tenders going for the Greenland Sea. Alright, well, let's reload. There we go, and we'll load these guys in the VLS tube. 57 hours in port. There's our target right there, probably. Looks like they're reinforcing Narvik. That's not good. Ooh, we were intercepted. Yes, bright sun. I was repairing another scope. This one was because I had an airdrop torpedo dropped on me at periscope depth, though. Didn't really have time to lower the scope. Always critical. Always critical. Alright, new sonar contact bearing 17 designate Sierra 1. We are going 26 knots. We're not going to close at all. We're just going to get in and rig for ultra quiet. If we can leave, we'll leave. We can't leave. Find a target, sink a target. Make it quick. Why these were reloaded in port, why are they not reloaded here? Alright, slowing to 5 knots. Active sonar already. Dead ahead. Damn. Looks like it's a surface group. Helm come right. To course 110. Yeah. I am not on the Admiral's bad list just for repairing a periscope, because I sank a lot of shit doing it, okay? Alright. Dive comes shallow to 220 feet, just below the layer. Passing 400 feet. Alright, level out the boat. We'll use depth control from here on out. Still nothing on sonar. Wow. Ambient noise 116. That would be why. It's stormy up there. We'll come to rest at 200 feet. Very noisy. Very, very noisy out there. might have to jump up to periscope depth. Really don't want to, but we might have to. We'll let our towed sonar array catch back up to us. Wow. We got nothing. Alright, dive, come up to periscope depth. Damn. Yep, I knew there was one target over there. Passing 100 feet. Yep, I see that he's awfully close. Passing 60 feet. Alright, up scope. I have a feeling we're going to need to come more shallow than this. E1. Bearing 053. Can't see shit. There he is. Alright. Dive, come up to 4 or 5 feet. Get over these waves. What the hell are you? It's a very weird angle to be at. Low light, does that help at all? Looks like he's heading away. What does that look like? I don't think it's a Moskva. No, it's not. Someone with a large smokestack aft. I just can't tell from this. It's got the flag on the aft lower section there. I don't think I'm even going to classify this guy right now. Second contact. Bearing 026. This guy's a long ways off. I can barely even make anything out there. Master 2. Alright. We are going to take a couple shots at Master 1 here, though. I just have no idea what the hell that even is. Possible large ship. I can always call him up on the radio, yeah. Possible Sverdlov. God, that looks like a big ship, though. Alright, helm come left to course. 070. Alright. We're going to take 2 shots at Master 1 and 1 shot at Master 2. Firepower procedure Master 2. Bearing 035, range to enable 26,000 yards. Doesn't leave a lot of energy left for the torpedo once it gets there. Alright, firepower procedure Master 1, Tube 2. Bearing 062, range 15,100 yards. Tube 3, range 62. Bearing 62, range 15,100 yards. Probably a Disney cruise ship. I'm about to sink my first Disney cruise ship, guys. Very possible that's a Moskva. Or a Kiev. God, I just can't tell from here. So far we're keeping the wire on all 3 torpedoes. Alright, we lost torpedo 1. Still have 2 and 3. We'll let them close a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna cheat. We're gonna see what Master 1 is. Wow, God, Master 1 from that far away looked way bigger than a Kara? That's a Kara, isn't it? Yep. That's a Kara. Wow. 2 Karas. Looks like he heard one of my torpedoes. These guys are both still homing in on Master 1. You know what? I'm going to enable torpedo 3. I'm going to turn torpedo 3 towards the Kara as well, just in case that first torpedo misses. Torpedo 2 is going to turn on track for the Master 1 Kara. Iron Wolf says, the bad part, you don't know if any helo... Yeah, exactly. They may both have helos up already. However, I could find out if I just did F4, because that will track any airborne targets. I'm going to try to avoid doing that, however. Spiritus, this time I got you. Nice capital kill, by the way. Oh, you watched that from yesterday. Yes. God, that was nuts. If any of you watching did not watch my surprise stream from yesterday, you should watch that on YouTube or Twitch, because I had an engagement with the resupply group in the middle of a storm, high seas, couldn't hear anything. I had to play the whole thing like I was back in a World War II sub. It was nuts, and sank my first capital ship I ever encountered in the game. Loved that engagement. That was such a fun engagement. Looks like Torpedo 2 has acquired Master 1 Kara. Now we'll keep the scope up. No other ESM contacts. Looks like these 2 guided missile cruisers are alone. Alright, Master 2, bearing 29. He's off in thatwardly direction. Where the hell is he? There he is. God, he's a long ways out there. Bad track on the torpedo. Let's head towards him. Looks like our other torpedo on Master 1 bearing 5-5 is golden. There he is. He's evading. Boom! Torpedo detonation bearing Master 1 Kara. Target hit. And we lost the other torpedo. Hopefully torpedo's on track. Come on, waves, go away. Where the hell is he? There he is. Low light doesn't help this target. Looks like both torpedoes we fired are going to hit this guy. This is Tube 1 that we fired way back when. Nope, reloading, Iron Wolf. Torpedo detonation bearing Master 2 Kara. Target hit. And just to add insult to injury, here's a second one for good measure. And keep an eye on my sub for any other ESM ranges. If we see ESM coming from anywhere else other than, well, anywhere else really, it's a helo. Now that's just mean. Second Kara heading for the bottom. Wasting torps on wreck. It wasn't my fault. I thought the first Kara was a much bigger target than that. Sure as hell looked like it through the scope in this bad weather. Down scope, down ESM. Let's raise the radar mast and just do one last check just to be sure. And nothing. Alright, lower mast. And leave combat. Kara and a Crested 2. One of those was a Crested 2? Sure as hell matched up with a Kara. Damn. Well, that's some good tonnage, though. Excellent results. However, this was not your mission. Yeah, you think? Trying to go up this way. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, fight our way all the way there, probably. Or we're gonna close to 15,000 yards this time. Make sure we're reloaded. Why are we not reloaded? I told it all to reload. Okay, we're close. Let's do it. Send the sonar tech back to school. No. I like my sonar tech just the way he is. Alrighty. What do we hear? What do we hear? Sierra 1 bearing 153. Sierra 2 bearing 175. Let's get these guys classified. Surface ship. Looks like a Krivac. Krivac 1, Sierra 1. And an Udaloy. Oh, peachy. Oh, peachy. That's just so wonderful. What are conditions? Alright, dive, all rise on the planes. Bring us to 110 feet, just below the layer. Fairly quiet out there. Well, as we come shallow, might as well take a moment. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. Hopefully not everybody had to work. I'm lucky. My job, I don't have to work any weekend days. Very lucky here. I think they're looking for you. Such a popular guy, says Iron Wolf. Yeah, what can I say? They're all about that base. I don't know. I don't know what they're all about. Passing 300 feet. Alright, level out the boat. Proceed up with depth control only. Passing 200 feet. Coming shallow to 100 feet. If anyone's not having a good weekend, don't blame me. I swear I bought the cake for the crew. If y'all didn't get any, that's your fault. 120. Oh, just past 100 feet. Dang it. Alright, how's our tracks? Very good tracks on these guys. 80% on the Krivak, 81 on the Udaloy. Alright, helm, come right full rudder. Make your course 220 degrees. Alright, we're going to speed up this turn. Ooh, that Krivak is awfully close. Why is that Udaloy turning? I don't like that that Udaloy is turning. Ah, shit. He's right on our bow. There we go. Alright. We're going to hold steady right here. Alright, fire point procedure Sierra 2 Udaloy. Bearing, we'll give it a little bit of range here. Bearing 200. I want to set it to rise. Actually, bearing 202, range to enable 11,800 yards. Shoot 1, same with tube 2. Fire point procedure Sierra 1, tube 2, bearing 189 degrees. He's moving pretty quick. We'll come more than that. Bearing 194 degrees, range to enable 7,100 yards. Shoot 2. Come back to 1. Udaloy's turning in. Change the enable point. Had a gaming night last night. Old school paper and pencil RPG session. Nice. What game were you playing? Iron Wolf, were you playing D&D, Shadowrun, Star Wars? There's a great many RPG. Alright, both torpedoes running good. Come on, Sonar, give me another decent track on the Udaloy. No, I didn't want to do that. Anime style mecha campaign. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Did it have a specific name, or was it just something you guys came up with on your own? I actually used to own a video game store. Or not a video game store, a hobby game store. No, I don't want you to enable. Why did Tube 2 enable? Oh, I enabled the wrong torpedo, that's why. Alright, we're gonna send you below the Krivac. And then steer you back on the bearing of the Udaloy. Oh, nice. Very cool. I had Cyberpunk in my store. Unfortunately, I only ran D&D and Shadowrun campaigns myself. But good fun. I love those old school RPGs. It's good to get a bunch of people together and just have some fun. Sounds like the Udaloid does have a helo up. Poor Krivac. Poor Krivac. Wow, that's some loud sonar. That is definitely an Udaloid. Very dangerous ship. Alright, looks like our torpedo is homing. That may require a second torpedo, may not. Let's go deep if he's got a helo up. Dive, make your depth 900 feet. Torpedo 2 tracking. Ah, look at that giant frickin' sonar. PBF, the mecha are built along the Photons model. If you know about them, I do not. Not a huge, I'm just starting to really figure out some anime. Some of it I've really liked. Tier 2 Udaloy sunk. Can we leave? Yes. Udaloy and Krivac both sunk. But mecha anime I'm definitely into. Actually just finished watching Infinite Stratos. I actually really enjoyed that one. I swear I hit, there we go. Alright, now we're still trying to find this damn group up here. We know they went into the Greenland Sea. Where they went into the Greenland Sea. Oop, did we find them? We may have found them. We are going 26 knots. Yep, NG. Yep, I never pronounce that. Evangelion. Yep, I did see that one. Did like that one. Alright, status report. Reload tubes. Still have somewhere our VLS got messed up. We have -1 TLAM and 13 TASMs apparently. Or like a powered armor. Oh, okay, fair enough. So kind of like the mech suits in Infinite Stratos. Gotcha. Alright, we are going to close We're going to close right to 10,000 yards. I don't care if they fire at us or not. We're at 600 feet. We have room to maneuver. And if they fire at us right away, we are at 26 knots. And rig ship for ultra quiet immediately. Iceberg right ahead! Do we see any hulls in the water? I don't see any hulls in the water, just icebergs. Conditions, only 88 decibels. Wow. With this many icebergs out there, I'm surprised it's this quiet. Actually shocked it's this quiet. 01 and 02, contact made. 03, probable replenishment group. Iron Wolf says, is the ordnance load going to mess up the mission? I don't know. Hopefully not. Alright, 01, let's get these guys classified. The hell is that? Apparently it's a Kazmak, old World War II style tanker. Alrighty, we have a tanker, folks. 02, Grisha 3, and Sierra 3, Krivak 1. Not that big of an escort group. However, Krivak 1 is bearing 4. He's right over by that iceberg. Alright, let's come shallow. Meanwhile, we'll let our tracks on these guys shore up a little bit. Passing 300 feet. Alright, start leveling out the boat. From here on up, we'll use depth control. Let's come right up to periscope depth. Iron Wolf says, sadly, the Starship Trooper anime is more faithful to the book than that awful movie. Yeah. Although the movie was kind of like a cult hit. You know, it was so bad it was enjoyable almost. Wait, which movie? The cartoon movie or the actual live action movies? Because there's been quite a bit of Starship Trooper content out there. Alright, up scope, up ESM mast. Yep, iceberg is right there. Right there, that there iceberg there. Right, we're gonna mark this guy on both edges. And that guy. There we go. There's the Krivak. There's the Kazbek. And the Grisha. Look to be the only close targets. None of them carry helos, thankfully. Wow, he's close. Alright, we're gonna launch a torpedo right now. Firepower procedure master 2 Grisha 3. Bearing 340, range to enable 3,000 yards. Shoot 3. And we are going to wait for the Grisha to die. Because if that Grisha doesn't die, he's almost within RBU range already. Yeah, RBU 6,000. We need him to die before we can engage the others with any TASMs. Mark 48 ADCAP Warrior break. Looks like it has acquired the target. And as soon as he starts maneuvering, which should be any second now, second now. We're just going to reload Tube 3 right off the bat. Okay, he's maneuvering. Firepoint procedure. Master 3, Krivac 1, VLS tube. Bearing 030, range to enable 8,500 yards. Launch VLS. Firepoint procedure, Master 1, Kazbek. Bearing 354, range to enable 8,000 yards. Shoot VLS. Oh shit. Incoming torpedo. All ahead flank. Down periscope. All dive, all dive, all dive. Down ESM mast. Shit, that Krivac got off an SSN-14. Brights on, my scope is fine. Damn it. Torpedo in the water. Right full rudder, continue dive. Bring us to 900 feet. Torpedo leveling off. Alright, level off the boat. Left full rudder. Alright, rudder amidships. Run, run, run. Possibly might reacquire us on its turn back around. If it does, we'll decoy it and go shallow. Yep, torpedo reacquired. Ready, countermeasure. I'm glad I looked back at the Krivac, otherwise I wouldn't have seen that until it was almost on me. God, I could see his missile coming right at me. Jeez. We're gonna let the torpedo come into view here, and then we're gonna decoy it. Torpedo dead aft. Still no other targets. And unfortunately the bottom's too low. I can't decoy the torpedo on the wreck of the Grisha. Oh, maybe. Grisha's hasn't sunk yet. All rise on the planes. Head towards that wreck. Nope, don't need to run past the iceberg. Gonna run past the frickin' wreck. And he's sinking too. He very well might might soak up that torpedo. Alright, level out. Unless we just evaded the torpedo with my knuckle when I turned. Either way, we're gonna go past both of these wrecks. And take a picture, because this is cool. Oh, torpedo's not even going to acquire the wreck. We're far enough away. Just gotta wait for it to run out of juice. Which it just did. We ran deep and ran it out of juice. Perfect. No contacts. Beautiful. We blindly found the group. That was nice. I am not going to complain there. Spetsnaz commandos landing in vicinity of Andoya. Ooh, they're trying to take out our northern SOSAS nets. I gotta try to stop that. Status report. Yep, it hasn't screwed up the mission, but it still has us at 11 VLS even though we fired 2. So hopefully once we, even though up here it says 10 remaining. So not quite sure what happened there, minor bug. Alright, continue on course, head down towards Andoya. We need to intercept this sub. If they land Spetsnaz in Andoya down here, we will lose this SOSUS net. And we won't be able to track. Oh, not what I wanted to engage. Not what I wanted to engage at all. Ah, crap. Take the money and run. I don't know. We'll see. We have plenty of weapons. I'm just going to close the 10,000 yards. We have plenty of weapons remaining. This could very well be an amphibious strike group. Alright, we're only going 5 knots. Up scope. Up ESM mast. Whoa, low light. Sierra 1, bearing 109. Warship this bearing mark. Oh, these guys are a ways out there yet. No idea what he is. See, we have him on sonar. Cashing, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna tentatively, possibly. Actually, we're gonna tentatively classify that as a Krivac 1. Looks like we were probably right. We have a perfect track on him now. Sierra 2. Looks like it could be a Rapucha. Yep. Sierra 2 is a Rapucha. Sierra 3. Also a Rapucha. And we have a follow that we need to check. Epistemologist, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying yourself, and happy Sunday morning. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. I'm having a wonderful weekend. I don't work. That always makes it wonderful. Bearing 99 degrees. So there's the Rapucha. And Sierra 3 Rapucha bearing 94 right there. Any other close targets? Doesn't look like it. This is probably a resupply group for their landing in Trondheim. If I had to guess. I'm not entirely positive that's a Krivac, but that's what we're going with for now. Alright. Krivac range 21,000 yards. Ugh. Ugh, I say. Ugh. Alright, we're going to show you guys the VLS system here real quick. Alright, 5-point procedure. Master 1 Krivac. Bearing. Oops, hang on. 116. Bearing 117, range to enable 12,200 yards. Shoot VLS. Goes way up in the air. Alright, let's see if he's got... See if his Sea-Wiz is any good right now. It's a very short time to try to react. Come on, show me some Sea Whiz. Nope, nothing. Yeah, if you can get in close enough, that just simply isn't enough time to react. Alright, we're just gonna launch one each against these Rapuchas. May get sucked up on... May both get sucked up on a Rapucha. Oh, don't tell me the thing... God dang it. So one got sucked up on the Krivac, correct? We did hit one. Alright, so we have Flt-III bearing 100. So this poor Krivac was hit with 2 TASMs. Poor Krivac. Can get a precise range on this guy. Maybe. Why are you not giving me precise range? Oh well. And we're gonna shoot a TASM right about yay. Firepower Procedure Flt-III VLS bearing 100, range 20,900 yards. On VLS. There's the missile coming down. Booster just dropped. Missile on track. Should be a nice hit. Keyword should. Money, money, money. Yeah. Booyah. Flt-III hit. Target destroyed. Down scope, down ESM. There's the Krivac at the bottom. Alrighty. Vessels nearby. What else is nearby? I don't hear anything. Is there a sub out there? It's awfully noisy. Alright, depth control, make your depth 150 feet. Just come below the layer. Do search for submerged contacts. Passing 125 feet. Alright. Depth control, hold steady. Unless Jive Turkey did run into a problem with the 2004 mod that one of his targets, even though it was dead, was not dead. No, he's definitely dead. Although it became like the Flying Dutchman. The target turned upside down and wasn't dead. 02, definitely dead. Flt-III, possibly not dead. Oh, what did I see? I swear I saw something. Emerged contact out beyond Sierra 3 Rapucha. We can't hear him because the wrecks are between us and him. Alright, helm come right. Continue down bubble on depth. Anchor depth 400 feet. Ahead 2/3. Make your course 090. We'll come beyond these wrecks and continue our submerged search. Passing 80 degrees. Alright, speed up time. Level out at about 400 feet. Head standard. Ah, we're cavitating at a head full, damn it. Alright, there's the Rapucha sinking. And I'm gonna come down across these guys. Continue deep, go to 500 feet. Now come to a head full. There we go. We'll get beyond these wrecks and do a silent search. Yep, he's still nearby. Alright, hold steady on 191-ish. Got beyond the wrecks. Alright, helm, slow to a head 1/3. Begin our quiet search. Come up to 300 feet. Slowly. Very, very slowly. Ugh. It's awfully close. If I had to guess, that's an Akula or a Sierra 2. Passing 375 feet. Wow, he's quiet. He's possibly above the layer. Passing 200 feet. We're going to do a 180-degree sweep. There we go. Possible Akula. Flt-III model for this. Yeah. But it is not an Akula. Or, I mean, not a Victor 3. He's running quiet. Holy crap. He's not moving. Alright, rudder amidships. All stop. Give me a firing solution. Wonder if this is supposedly simulating his creep drive. These two little electric motors. Alright, and those of you who have seen my streams before, hi baby girl. My daughter just woke up, so we have activated baby difficulty mode, which means we are switching to one-handed mode with baby in the other mode while trying to choke me more than likely. Hi baby girl. Princess Anna, can you say hi everybody? No? Okay, we tried. Iron Wolf says, so who blinks first? Hopefully not me. Spiritus wants me to ram him over on Twitch. I just want a firing solution so I can shoot him. Especially, I don't really want to ram him with baby difficulty mode engaged because that would end poorly for me. Ugh. Steady. Helm, come right. We are almost in his baffles. Solution up to 62%. Oh, never mind. We can't really come right if we're not moving. Alright, stick it, rudder amidships. Oh, man. That submarine is an insanely capable submarine. So we gotta be very careful. And from what I have watched other people play this mod, he is very torpedo happy. 65% solution. Good enough for me. Right? Good enough for me. Right, baby girl? Alright, 5-point procedure. Sierra 4. Danger close. Might as well sneak that in there. Risk going to 3 knots. I can't go to 3 knots. I can go to 5 knots. And yeah, I might have to. I need to keep the wire, otherwise this torpedo's going to come back on us. Ugh. Alright. Still can't tell if he's in a Akula. He's just... Yeah, he's creeping along using that creep motor. Alright. Helm ahead 1/3. Right full rudder. Bring us to at least bearing 210. And pray he doesn't have us. Look at that. We have no idea on his sensors. What is a Sierra 2? It could be a Sierra 2 as well. No, Sierra 2 would use the Sierra model. It's got to be an Akula. We're going to classify him temporarily as an Akula. He would only have us on his active. We are in his baffles. The electric motor still creates a little bit of noise. Alright, we're bearing 220. We're going to come to about 230 if he hasn't detected us yet. Perfect. Alright, fire point procedure. Sierra 4, Akula. Going for our first Akula kill. The Cobb, chief of the boat, passes the word for everybody to start rubbing their best mojo token. Yes, that would be very good. We're lucky as hell he hasn't detected us yet. Alright. Five-point procedure, Sierra 4, Tube 3, bearing 248, range to enable 1,500 yards. Shoot 3. I said shoot 3. Why did it come onto that side of the boat? Oh well. We're good. He is now active. Shoot all tubes. I don't think that's needed. Torpedo enabled. Torpedo has acquired. Helm come right 10 degrees. To bearing 245. I get 250. Weapons, be ready to steer this torpedo so it doesn't come back on us. Sierra 4 cavitating hard. Ooh, lost the torpedo with a knuckle. Weapons, fire control, steer that torpedo back on target. Target reacquired. Bless you, baby girl. Torpedo impact, Sierra 4 Akula going down. Oh, man. Smart AI, though. Holy cow, he was approaching me above the layer. I had to close in on him and go above the layer to find him. Very capable sub. Holy cow. Leave combat. Oh, you're shitting me! There was another Akula and a Victor-III undetected. Baby girl, why didn't you tell Daddy there was more subs out there? Huh? Huh? Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. You silly. Well, yes, I know that wasn't my objective. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God bless it. Alright, we're not gonna close. Baby girl. Mom came and got my daughter from me. She's gonna feed her a bottle, and my daughter turns back and goes, eh, just to get my attention. To those of you who are fathers, you understand. To those of you who are not, oh, it's such a good feeling. Alright, can we just leave? I don't want to engage these guys. This is what you get for walking down the middle of the freeway. Yeah, I suppose. Alright, we're just gonna leave combat here. That would have been ugly. That would have been very ugly. 4 victors. Alright, we're gonna try to get out of the way of this guy. And of course, our submarine is right behind him. Hopefully we picked up on the submarine and not the surface group. We're gonna close the 10,000 yards just to be sure. Reload, tube 3. And immediately Actually, immediately go to back emergency and slow our speed way the hell down. Alright, ahead 1/3. Can't believe how quiet that Akula was. Alright, Sierra 1. I'm gonna hope it is not a surface ship. Kilo, class submarine. There's our Spetsnaz sub. Helm, come right to course 210. Let's get a better leg track on him. Looks like he's above the layer. Alright, we need a shooting solution, so we are going to come shallow. Get us above the layer. Unless he's going deep, we might not need to come above the layer. Baby girl. Little monkey. Looks like the mojo worked. Yes, thank you, Iron Wolf, for making sure that the chief of the boat is looking out for us. 215 degrees. He is now below the layer. Alright, level out the boat. We'll hold steady where we're at. Where did he go? We had a track on him. He's bearing 172. So I know we could see him, and now he's gone. It's like he's got an invisibility cloak or something. Alright, hold steady. Speed up time just a little bit. Hopefully that solution shores up. Yep, getting much better solution on him now. %, solution. We have our shooting solution. I think did he make it so the torpedoes tubes are actually numbered correctly? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, tube 1. Fire point procedure, Sierra 1 Kilo, tube 1. Bearing 187, range to enable 5,600 yards. Shoot 1. Yep, looks like he did. Nice. Because we know tube 3 is also on the left side of the boat, as it should be. He's gone active. There he is. There he is. Let's double check and make sure this is a Kilo and not a Tango. Oh, looks like a Kilo. Ready for possible incoming fire from any escorting subs. Torpedo running good. Weapons, enable the torpedo. Don't want to lose that wire. Sierra 1 Kilo, cavitating. He's running. Sonar, call out all contacts. Con, sonar, only contact, submerged, Sierra 1 Kilo. Torpedoes acquired. Yeah, buddy. God, that's a funny looking submarine when you're looking at it. That sail is just humongous. up to 23 knots. Wow, he's fast too. Wonder what the Kilo would top out at. Odds are he's about to launch a countermeasure. He is going shallow. Torpedo followed him across the layer. Noisemaker in the water. Torpedo engaging countermeasure avoidance maneuver. Torpedo turning back in. Torpedo has reacquired. He's at 24 knots. That is fast for a diesel electric. Oh yeah. Kilo destroyed. Good try at trying to run up to the surface. Oh, look at all that oil. Oh, the poor whales. Not to mention the poor crew that may still be on board. But hey, you were trying to invade Sweden. Norway. Also that other place up there. Poor Kilo. Can we leave? Yes. It was just the Kilo this time. Alright, we got the Spetsnaz sub. Let's try to disengage from that surface fleet and head back to port. Distinguished that. Talk about bling. Holy smokes. I like that bling. That is nice bling. Red subs sunk. Dang right they were. Alright, so we're going to make our way back to port. From what I hear, my wife is now awake. We're going to go show off my chest bling. She's wondering what I'm talking about. My chest bling, my medals. You know? Alrighty. So far in the war, days at war 15, warships sunk 12, submarines 7, 8 merchants for a total of 172,000 tons. Booyah. Alright, we made it back to port. We'll rearm and we'll probably continue this campaign Tuesday night. Tomorrow night on the stream, I will be playing Silent Hunter 3. Some good old school World War II action. Hope to see some of you guys there. In the meantime, have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful night, and happy hunting.